Oh my Macau, it's been a while without thinking of you, Macau, but the thought makes me smile. Oh my Macau, I really wanna see you, Macau. Can you show me Macau? Oh my Macau, it's been a while. The thought makes me smile. Oh my Macau. Oh my Macau, it's been a while. The thought makes me smile. Oh my Macau. Oh my Macau.
Okay, this particular video, we're going to start in the Mandarin house. So we're going to just walk through this right here, then go to, I think it's called António de Silva Lane. So we're going to go to this main street that's right out front. But we're going to start inside first. This will give you a little taste of another part of Macau. Let me just, before we even get into it, just go into this real quick. So we'll just do this in the intro part, and then we're going to go show you the map and show you where we're at. And then we're going to walk all the way down to António de Silva Street, Lane, and walk into there. So stay tuned.
Okay, here we are in Macau, up on the map, so you can see exactly where we are. So we're basically going to start this one in the Mandarin house. And we're going to, probably about half the video is going to be in the Mandarin house, but the Mandarin house is right on the corner of two streets, and this is where the front gate is at. It's António de Silva Street. So you're going to get an idea of both of them in this particular video. So let's just do the walk and talk where I'm going to walk through and narrate, and then you can kind of hear whatever is going on exactly in live time, as if you were there yourself. Okay, let's do this. Oh, and the lyrics, of course, are right there. So you can read those. I created them, and then I fed it into an AI program. So walk and talk time. Mandarin house. Let's put you there right now.
Okay, so we're kind of on what would be the outside of the Mandarin house, and you can see some of the exterior. And now we're going to walk in. You can also see the detail of and usually in these videos I like to, that's kind of cool right there. In these videos I like to focus on streets and give you an idea. But this particular street that we're focusing on is where the Mandarin house is at. So the Mandarin house has a lot of history because it was a prominent businessman. I think it was like maybe late 1800s. Let's walk into here real quick. There's a lot to see in here. Actually, if you want to check out that QR code, scan it and let me know what it says. I kind of got attracted to these ships. So I saw these from the archway. So I just wanted to come in and just take a look at it real quick. And actually the Portuguese, I think these are Portuguese ships. They had so many different kinds of ships and they have different names. So like, I don't even know what these would be called, but there's like Lenya. There's a bunch of streets in Macau that are named after ships. Like Barca, Lenya, so many. So I'm kind of curious what the name of that particular ship was, because you know, it's kind of a shipbuilding nation based around the ocean in that historical time period. So they would have had just so many different types of ships. Okay. There's another one. Should I just go up and down all these as well? Kind of have to because it's so intriguing. This is interesting though, because this right here is like a shape of bamboo. I guess we'll go down some of these because it is pretty interesting. This one has a shrine with roses. Beautiful. Really serene. Wow. And I think I'm just gonna wow, it's like amazing. It's really beautiful. I'm gonna go down this way. Yeah, I've been into Mandarin House from time to time, but I haven't been in this little corridor part like this. And this is actually the exterior wall. It's quite high. But this would have been a mansion, right? So I kind of regret that I'm going to focus on the street because this whole video could be right in here. Little courtyard right here. So they would have had a garden. You got the little like moon gate that you have in like a lot of temples and stuff like that. This is kind of for kids to keep them busy a little bit. Okay, here's this is old Macau, so this would have been all reclaimed land. And then originally this would have been where the Portuguese would have settled. And you'd have Barra, Padre António, Lorenzo, Rua Central. So this would have been a main commercial street. This one goes to the piers. This one goes up to St. Paul's Church. Different architectural styles. So this is, okay, so this is restoring the Mandarin House, the courtyard. So it looks like there was a time period where it was actually Appo's restaurant. This looks like it had some different incarnations. Okay, let's go to our main street. So our main street is right on the other side, so we have another moon gate straight ahead. So we'll walk through the moon gate. Then those buildings straight ahead are our street. That's going to be our focus today. Souvenir store. Huh. Let's see. There's another street there too. Let's see what this is. Huh. Oh wow. There's a lot to see, but I don't want the videos to become too long. So the Mandarin house is right on this Antonio de Silva Street. So let's give you some context to that. It's going to be this, the sign is right there on the other side of this vehicle. This is the Mandarin house itself. Then the street is kind of small, but we're going to try to walk around this vehicle here. And then we're going to capture the sign. So that's Travessa de António de Silva. And we're just going to walk. It's really quiet today. This is Lilau. So that goes up to Peña Church right there. So this is called Largo du Lilau. There's a fountain over there. There's also a light show that they're doing in the month of December. And then this is the Mandarin house, is the one in white, all the way down that direction. And then this is, I think, two different houses that are about 100 years old or 125 years old that are on the corner of the Mandarin house. But our focus street is going to be this particular one, Travessa de António de Silva. And then we're on another one called Rua de Padre Antonio. And this goes all the way to Central Street, San Lorenzo Church, St. Paul's Church, so that goes all the way down. So we kind of have some nice history here. Let me go back a little bit. So we're just going to walk down our Target Street right here and walk by the Mandarin house real quick. Okay, so let's go by here. Not sure why they're parked here today. This is actually, this street you can't go all the way down, so it does actually, it's not a through street for cars, so, but I guess the person that stopped there is maybe connected to some business here or something. So that goes inside the Mandarin house right there. And this is part of the exterior of the Mandarin house here. Let's see here. And if we continue to go all the way down, we'll kind of capture the feel of the street. The street is kind of short, but at least you get an idea of what it looks like. And we're actually going to have a little courtyard right here. And I think this courtyard might go along the, they'll make our video too long, so we won't do it. But I am going to step in this courtyard just for a moment. But if you go in, you can go down and like that. And so I kind of have a feeling that the Mandarin house is like right, there was like a little thing that we saw right out that way. But anyways, this is kind of cool too. If you do this courtyard, you'll just basically go around in like a horseshoe shape. Some pretty cool steps. So we're still on our street, Travessa de António de Silva. And then we're gonna, it's gonna come to an end up here. Then I'm gonna show you where the other courtyard is. It has this different street name, I think, but that's still ours right here. And right down here, we're kind of getting into what would have been historically the Chinese settlement. So we were up kind of where the Portuguese settlement would have been at. There's another courtyard right there. And there's Patio do Banzo. So this is the same one that we would have went, but now it looks like flat. Then up there it goes down the steps, but this little courtyard would be like that and just basically come around in a square. And these courtyards, historically they would have been more like families would have been in them, like mostly from the Chinese settlement, so they would have a history like that. And then these little alleys, they keep going all the way down, but then now we're going to come to an ending here. But this is called the the stairs of the broken back in Portuguese. So it'll be Quebra Costas. And if we go down that way, there's like a small marketplace, but that's going to be a little bit beyond our street. But it's kind of a nice ending right there. The street of the broken back. So on that note, we're going to end it. And that was our target street right here, starting at the Mandarin house.
It's been a